Hello everyone, it is me, Mala here, aka Milan Salon the Don. You know what's going on. I'm here with another haircutting video. Today we are going to be doing a bob haircut using my trimmers and shears. So first off, we're going to be using Moroccan oil products for this service. This is the blow dry cream that I'm using on my lovely redhead. She actually did her hair color herself using a box dye, which is actually very surprising because her color turned out really good and her curls were so poppin'. What I did first is I blow dried. So I use a round brush for pretty much every blow dry that I do just because it gets the hair nice, smooth, and straight. Now, a round brush blow dry is different than a basic blow dry, okay? So with blowouts, yes, I use a round brush. Any styling that I'm going to do, I use a round brush. But if I'm just blow drying your hair to get it dry, then I will not be using a round brush because the round brush technique takes a lot. So we're just making sure it's nice and dry before we go ahead and go in with the cut. All right, I'm about to start cutting. So now the first part of the haircut that we are going to do is the shear work. So we are going to remove majority of her dead ends, which she has a lot, but of course we need our guide. So we're going to clip the hair out of the way so we can create our guide. We already see all of her dead ends, so let's just knock that out and bring our guide from the bottom to the top. All right, so we are doing a bob, but it's going to be a layered bob. So we want to make sure that we bring out the hair 90 degrees. For those who don't know about 90-degree haircuts, it depends on the way you want the hair to fall, okay? How you're going to pull it, how you're going to cut it, which degree you're going to go into. Because sometimes you can do a combination cut where you're using 90 degrees, but you're also using a little bit of 45 as well. So for this cut, I kind of did a little bit of both where I pulled the hair at exactly 45 and then I would go in and do a 90 for the top. So it was a combination, but at the bottom I would do zero length. So for my shear work, it's really all about shaping, and there's no right or wrong way to do it, but there is a good bad way for it to look. So just make sure that whatever it is that you do, however your style is, you're making sure that it looks good, okay? So you see I'm bringing it out. Here we are, 90 degrees, bringing it out, and we're just matching it all the way up with the shears. The shears is going to get it as precise as possible, but you're going to see that the shears are not enough, okay? We're going to have to do some more cutting using my handy dandy trimmers. Trimmers is going to give it that nice bluntness, okay? It's going to give it that, what's your name, B.O.B.? So they calling you Bob type of cut, okay? So what you see me doing is just shaping up the bob in its natural form. All I did was blow dry it. So this isn't even with flat irons or press or hot comb. This is straight up blow dried her hair all the way out, and now we are shaping the cut that we did with our shears. We're going to have her look in different directions. That's going to make sure that there's no hair sticking out at the bottom. When we have her look to the left, to the right, up and down, that is when you as the stylist can see if there is any pieces sticking out. Is there any hair out of place? What looks not good? What doesn't flow? What doesn't fit? What is sticking out? Have them move all around town until you can get every piece of hair that you see. And as you can see, her nape area has a hollow back, and that is where we're going to go in with our bob to have it kind of go inverted a little bit. So that was done intentionally, where we had the inside of her hair a little bit more hollow. Here is the back. We are using Moroccan oil products for this service. This is their heat protecting spray. It does protect your hair against flat irons and blow dryers. Any heat, it will protect you. So as you can see, this is her hair cut, shaped with just the trimmers and the shears. But guess what? We need to go in and we need to flatten it. So I went in and I did her entire silk press. Yes, the silk press is an addition because we can't have you coming out looking crazy. So we want to make sure your bob doesn't just look good, but it looks sleek and styled, right? Because technically the bob is already cut, but the style is the best part. So what I'm doing is I'm just going in and straightening that thing on out, because when I straighten it out, guess what that's going to do? That's going to show me all the pieces that I missed when I blow dried it. So what I'm doing is I'm straightening out her hair. We are using the little flat iron to get the root because we are dealing with a natural queen, okay? This is all of her natural hair. You can see the difference when it's blown out versus when it's flat iron, how you gotta still go back and cut it. This is what I do. This is what I like to call my final touches. So basically we grab our shears once again. So yes, we have Moroccan oil, perfect defense, protects up to 450 Fahrenheit. Yes, and we're gonna spray some on my lovely redhead here. So when you're doing the final touches, you're going to have them do the same thing, look down, side to side. But this is basically the time where you go in and you remove anything that looks out of place, anything that does not seem sleek, straight, and blunt. Go ahead and clean it up. I also use my trimmers once again to clean it up, just to get that bob really looking nice and sharp. You see how sharp it is? Yes, B.O.B. They calling you the bob, and this is it straight. We are now gonna get into the styling part of her beautiful red bob. It was giving Rihanna, all right? So this is it straight, and now we are gonna give it some body yaddy 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 curls, okay? And these curls I did with a curling iron, not a flat iron, because her hair was nice and full and thick. So basically the way I curl it is so it can fall into the bob. You see the layers, you see how it's just, oh my gosh, so smooth, so beautiful. It's so easy for me to just go through it. There are no scraggly ends. When I do the curl, you see how it just, like magic. You see how it just falls and flows so perfectly. But what I want you guys to see is when I pull it all together, that is when the magic really happens. So all I'm using is the Baby Bliss curling iron, and we are doing these nice big body curls. I am kind of slightly bumping the middle because I do want her to have a slight bump. And what we do when we do these curls is we make sure to style it in the way we want it to fall when we pull the curls apart, okay? So again, this is it straight and this is it curled. We're about to pull it apart. Oh my gosh, you guys. Watch how beautiful this falls. Okay. You see how it just bounces? Look at it. Oh my gosh. Look at it, you guys. Look at it. Yes. Okay, Riri. All of this natural hair. So yes, here it is. Look in the back. Oh my gosh, it's just so nice, you guys. Okay, and it's her natural hair. This is all her natural hair. Like, this is all her natural hair. So yes, this is a natural hair bob by me. Oh my gosh, I did that. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I really like it. That's why I kept touching it. I kept playing with it because I just couldn't get over it. And one thing with this new generation, they really love their baby hairs. So I wanted to figure out, okay, how am I going to put her baby hairs into this style? So that's what I'm looking at, like where to do her baby hairs. And of course, I had to do it, but I wanted to make sure her bang was nice and forward, because the photo that she showed me, it was a big forward bang. So we want to make sure her bang is popping, got that bang on fleek. And yeah, I just really loved how her bob turned out, you guys. I use my shears, my trimmers, and all that good stuff. We are using Design Essentials Edge Control. I love me some Design Essentials. And she actually did her baby hairs. I retouched them up. And here is the final look of her entire hair. That's me just smoothing out the part. Y'all know I'm a perfectionist, so I know she was ready to go. I know she was ready to go. But guess what? She agreed to be my model, and she agreed to do this YouTube tutorial. So she had to sit patiently while I just be annoying and keep playing with her hair. But she was so sweet, so beautiful, as you can see. I was really impressed with the hair color that she did. And I really do enjoy doing people's hair who do their own hair, because it helps me learn a lot about different ways to style and different things to do. Shout out to her. Yes, my beautiful senior sweetheart. She is a senior in high school, y'all. So she is a young lady, all right? And we are just finishing up the baby hairs, because I know how y'all young generation love y'all baby hairs. We was risking our edges back then, but now I see y'all is not playing with y'all edges or the baby hair. So yeah, that's all. If you guys want more of my hair cutting videos, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will give you guys as much hair content as I can do, because I've been booked and busy, and so I don't always have time to do these type of videos. But I'm gonna try my very, very best to make the time to do this, because I know there's a lot of people who want to know how to cut, want to know what to do. These videos help. So I'm going to do my part. You got to do your part and practice. Here are the final shots of her lovely natural bob. Rihanna, red, poppin'. Yes, ma'am. She is ready for her senior life. All right. I will see you guys on my next hair video. Bye.